Good morning, everyone. Happy New Year. I know we're like 10 days into the new year, but I don't care. I'm saying Happy New Year anyway. I hope your day and your year is off to the most magnificent start. I have been very slow going and I am loving it. Like, it has been beautiful. It's been so calm and so quiet, and so it's such an opportunity for me to go inward as we start this new year so that I can really tap into more energy and excitement, vitality, and joy this year. So hi, I'm so excited for those of you who are joining live. Feel free to put any comments down below. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm here for all of it. And if you're on the replay, put in hashtag replay. Would love to know who's here getting caught up. I'm just super excited to come to you today with some really sweet and simple ideas to kind of ease into this year so that you can really move with intention. And I think that that is super important, not just moving for movement's sake, not just doing the thing for the sake of doing the thing, but really being intentional about what you're doing so that, and making sure it meets your values so that you really can have a year full of everything you desire. And this year is really, the theme for me is New Year, Real You. And there's this element of you're not really getting to be who you're meant to be. And there's this, like, I have gone through this huge transition over the last 10 years. Like, it's been an incredible decade of growth and change and upgrades and release and so many things. And like, my evolution has been so different. And I really feel like I'm only now coming back to my true self. After all this trial and error, after trying a bunch of all of this stuff on now, this last 2 years, there's been so much work to really help me understand who I really am, what I really want, and moving forward in that energy. And it has been such a beautiful gift that I really want to share with all of you so that you can come back home to you, so that you're not dictated by what you should be doing and what you need to do. And it's really about what feels best to you, what honors you, your values, your goals, your body. And that part is so important because your body is actually crying out for what it needs. It is asking, and this is more than the physical body. This is the mind, the body, the spirit. It is the fullness of you. You're going to hear me talk a lot about the fullness of you this year. It has been in every community that I'm in and everything that I'm sharing. It has all been about coming back home to you, to the fullness of you, to what you desire, to what you value. And this part cannot be missed. Cannot be missed. There is no workout, there is no blueprint, there is no strategy that is going to work for you. Like, nothing is going to work for you if it doesn't honor you, the real you, the true you, not the you that everyone tells you you need to be, not the you that you were told to be when you grew up, not the you that it works hard, not the you who's hustling, not like the real you, the true you. And we're going to be digging into this over the next few weeks. I have this beautiful series of lives that I'm going to be coming to you with, and we're going to be talking about some new things and some new ways of being and some new ways of doing things, so in a way that really honors the real you. Can you tell that I'm very passionate about this year? It is so important to me that you experience the freedom of being yourself. The freedom of doing what sets your soul on fire, the freedom of moving joyfully through your days, the freedom of loving who you see in the mirror. Like, there is just so much here for you. And I'm just so here for it. And by focusing on these things, these are the things that are going to move you forward. These are the steps that are going to move you forward. So we're really marrying everything that we've been talking about up to now, which has been movement and self-care and mindfulness and human design. And we're putting that all together into this beautiful experience inside this group. Like, it's going to be here for you so that you can step into the best year ever. Who's here for it? Who's excited? I am so pumped. So I have some tips to get you started. And this part really is super important. So we're going to be doing this 6-week series of videos. They're just going to be lives here in the group. Like, there's nothing for you to do. Like, they will be here. I will tag everyone in them. And I will be sending them out via email as well to catch up on the replays. So, like, keep your eyes open in your email in case you're not online as much this year. I just want you to be able to grab the information because it's going to be super juicy. It's going to help you understand yourself more fully, and it's going to give you a taste of how incredible this can be when you integrate and implement these steps into your life, because the integration and the implementation is everything. And the last 2 years I have been super focused on that. And that is kind of why I feel like I've stepped into this new level of calm and centeredness, is because I have really focused on not only learning the things, but implementing, integrating them, bringing it into my body, bringing it into my experience, and moving with that energy. And it has just changed so much. Like, it's just not enough to know the stuff. You have to do the stuff, but you also have to do the stuff that aligns to you. So this alignment piece is super important. And that's what 2024 was all about for me. It was all about alignment. And I thought I had done the alignment work years prior, because it's a word that I had been using for many years. But it was, again, just... and every piece has been important. Like, every single piece that got me to here has been important. But this next piece is going to fast track your success. It's going to accelerate your success. It's going to help you step into the next level of you, the excitement that you're craving, the energy that you want, the vitality in your life, your body, your business that you're looking for, the energy of feeling incredible now. Like, I am so here for it. Like, so here for it. So excited about it. Cannot wait. So we have some steps that I would really think would support you in moving forward. So I'm going to talk about those really briefly. And if you have any questions on any of it, please let me know. I can direct you to some resources here in the group that really dig into these pieces if you feel like you need extra support. And I want to say this year is the year of intimacy and depth and connection for me. It is really important. I am done with surface level stuff. I am done with, the how are you doing conversation. I'm here for the transformation. I'm here to help you dig in, get results, feel amazing. Like, no more of this 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Like, let's go deep. Let's do the thing. So my inbox is very much open to you. Like, I want to have the tough conversations of what you are dealing with, so I can help support you in that. So please use it. Come into my experience. I will tell you what I am available for. I will tell you how I can support you, and I will offer you more support if I feel like that would be beneficial. So please use that tool in your toolkit, and let's go really deep. And I want to remind you, as a 4/6 sacral generator in human design is going to be huge this year, guys. We're talking about it all the time, like all the time. I am at my best when I'm interacting with you. So when you're interacting on my lives, when you're interacting in the group, when you're posting in the group, like, this group isn't about me just posting to you. This is about us interacting with each other and really having that interaction. So I am at my best. You are getting the best of me when we are interacting, not when I'm like talking to the void. So this is really going to be super important to me this year, is really having that interaction piece. And I just want you to recognize that this gets to be a group where that happens for you. And if that's not happening, then I will reevaluate the group. So like, I just want you to know that this part, like I am setting certain standards this year, and we're going to be talking about that in this list. And I mean, I've always had standards, but I'm also setting standards in my business like I haven't ever done before, to really honor who I am, what I want, where I'm going, like walking my talk. Like, it's super important to have these kinds of standards for yourself. So we're going to talk about all of that very briefly, because I want this to be clear and concise and super helpful and super exciting, and just something that you can take and do something with. Like, the do something with really is important to me. So let's take a breath. Just take a second. And let's take a breath. I need it for myself too, because I'm so excited and fired up now that taking the second to center, bring my energy in. Really, really good. So excited. All right. So here are the things that I would really recommend that you do as we come into this new year to really help you make the most of this year, so you can have more energy, more excitement, more vitality in your day-to-day, reducing the stress, the overwhelm, the grind of everyday living. There does not have to be a grind. There really does not. And I was the queen of this, okay? Like, I was the queen of hustle and grind. I remember I had a necklace that said hurt and hustle. And I was so proud. I was so proud, because I thought that life meant you had to work hard, and that it was meant to have a certain level of resistance, and there was meant like, like now I'm like, oh God, like, could I have been any more of like a martyr? Like, could I, like, it's not what it's about. Like, it's not, your life can be full of energy, excitement, ease. I'm here for the ease. Who is here for the ease? And it's not to say that life is always easy, but it also isn't hard. And you're going to hear me talk about that a lot this year. It is not hard, because I was the queen of life is hard. And it is not hard unless you make it hard. There's a way to navigate it in a way that feels super juicy, super fun, and creating this incredible resilience in you, where you know you can handle anything that comes your way. That you're not overwhelmed, that you're not shutting down, that you're not binge eating, that you're not binge drinking, that you are completely here in this moment, here for the tough stuff, here for the good stuff, here for the fullness of your human experience. It's so beautiful. It's so amazing. And I'm so excited about it. So what I would really ask you to do is to start this year with an intention. What do you want out of this year? What would make this year a home run? What is your deepest desire? And let's not come from this from a place of what's realistic, but let's talk about your deepest desire and really dig deep on that. I'm really going to ask you to dig into that question. And then I really want you to ask, how does that desire feel in your body? What feelings are present when you think about achieving your deepest desire, with fulfilling it, with it coming true? What feelings are present with that? And I really want you to name those. I want you to write them down. I want you to keep them somewhere that you can look at them every single day. And then I really want you to lead with these values. These feelings are your values, and I want you to lead with them, and to ask yourself every day, like, what, as you're moving through your day, as you're doing the things, does this thing that I'm about to do support these values? Does this support what I want, who I want to be? Like, does this choice support that? And then pivot accordingly and move with that energy. If you have been in this group before, you've heard me say variations of this. I have whole trainings on this. There's a whole, but this work cannot be missed. It's super important. It's your alignment piece. It's the piece of, this is what I'm here for. Like, this is what I want. And having that declaration is really powerful. Like, having that is so powerful, knowing that this is what I want. And if you're struggling with this piece, please let me know. like, please let me know, because I would be happy to guide you. And sometimes it's about not even knowing what you want, but knowing what you don't want. I don't want more of this. And then flipping it around to be like, okay, so that means I want more of this. And like, we can make this simple. We can make this easy. And then I really want you to move slowly and move joyfully and move mindfully. So when you have those values in mind and you're moving with those values in mind and you're mindful of your choices and you're moving with intention and you're moving with joy, not just doing the thing for the sake of doing the thing. That is not what your life is supposed to be. Like, it is not about that. Life is meant to be fun and energetic and exciting and joyful and all of those beautiful things. And it is also sad and sometimes overwhelming and sometimes stressful, but you get to move with the energy of all of it. And you get to decide with every choice, does this support where I'm going? Does this support what I want? Does this support who I really am? Because you want to be moving through your life with integrity. You want to be showing up in your life with integrity. You want, and it's not to say you're not going to screw up and you're not going to make mistakes and you need to forgive yourself when you do, and it's this whole thing, but it's just knowing and having this intention of this is what I want, and moving with that. And then kind of letting it go, like being like, okay, this is what I want. This is what I declare, moving with it, keeping it front and center, being mindful of it, but not using it as a box to hem you in either. There's so much nuance here, right? Like, there's so much to move with and explore. It's just so fun. And I cannot wait to dig deeper into this with you. But this is where we're starting to make it super simple. And then I really would like you to set up some standards that really support those values, where you're going and what you want. And what I mean by standards is, like, so for me, the standards by which I live my life, the standards by which I know are going to make me feel amazing, mind, body, spirit, is moving my body every day. Every day, no days off, like 0 days off. And let me know if that feels like, oh God, in your body. Like, tell me if that's like, oh God, I can't move every day. Like, tell me if that's true, and I will find a way to make this so simple for you. And then there's self-care, which is, in my definition of self-care, it is doing one thing you love every single day just because you love it. For you, in service of nobody else, but exclusively for you. So doing that one thing every day for you. And then it's the having more fun piece, like really having fun and being mindful of the choices that you're making. So this is really about getting out of the autopilot, getting out of the hustle and into this beautiful flow. Like this beautiful flow where your life flows in this amazing, gorgeous, calm way, and you are just able to navigate anything that comes your way when you're in that space. So some kind of mindfulness practice, like something that allows you to take a pause, to take a break, that interrupts any kind of autopilot that may be there in your day. So this can be like a timer. There are 1,000 different ways that you can do this. If you feel like you need support in finding a practice, please let me know, but some kind of mindfulness practice. So there's a movement practice, a self-care practice, a mindfulness practice every day. Every single day. These are the standards by which I live my life. And I also have a whole other set of standards for my business. These are the things that I do every day in my business. So I really would encourage you to have these standards for yourself, not as a way to hem yourself in, but as a way to rise up to meet your desire, as a way to help you feel like you're making progress. Because so much of what we do is focused on the result. you're just focused on the result. And if you're not hitting the result fast enough, you run out of steam and you run out of motivation and you run out of the willpower to make it happen. It's not about motivation or willpower. It is about momentum. And the momentum comes from the standards, from implementing these standards. And the momentum grows by hitting these standards every single day. And by saying, these are the non-negotiables by which I live my life. Like, this is what I choose. This is what I'm choosing for myself. I choose more energy. I choose more excitement. I choose more joy. And when you are like, your experience is going to change completely. Your mindset is going to change completely. The way you're showing up is going to change completely when you implement these standards into your life. Who's here for it? Who's excited about it? Who is going to do these things? Please let me know. I would love to hear what you choose. And I would love to also want you to recognize that it doesn't have to be the same things every day. So like, my movement changes. Sometimes it's yoga, sometimes it's biking, sometimes it's going to the gym, sometimes it's going for a walk. It's different all the time. It isn't about rigidity. It isn't about doing it at a certain time. It isn't about, like, it's not, these standards aren't to put you in a box. They're to set you free. They're to give you more energy. They're to get, like, it's so good. It's so good. It is to set you free. So if you're ready for that freedom, if you're ready for that excitement, if you're ready for that vitality, these standards are a non-negotiable part of who you are. So excited. So excited. Would love to hear what you choose. Would love for you to share every day. Like, I might actually do like maybe a weekly standards post and just say, like, how are we doing with our non-negotiables this week? And like, let's see what you guys say and how it feels. And if it starts to feel weird or starts to feel funky, tell me that too. And I will talk you through it, and we'll talk about whether or not that's resistance or misalignment or what's happening. And like, I'm here to guide you. I'm here to support you. And I really want you to have so much success with this year. And finally, listen to your body. So implementing these standards are really going to help you listen to your body. But there's this, let's talk about the ways that you can connect more frequently to your body. So maybe setting a timer multiple times of the day to really ask yourself, how am I feeling? Where's my energy? Like, what's happening right now? Like, kind of tuning in with yourself multiple times a day to get into this practice of being able to listen to your body in the moment. Because we're so used to kind of tuning it out and living life in the hustle and living life in the grind. And before you know it, the whole day's gone by and you haven't had anything to eat and you haven't had anything to drink and you are tired and you are run down and you're like, what's happened? Like, I don't understand. Or you've been at your desk all day, or, it's just tuning in frequently, interrupting your patterns so that you can really listen to the wisdom that your body has for you, because it is screaming at you. It is telling you what it needs. Truly, it is telling you what it needs. It is screaming for relief. It is screaming for ease. It is screaming for energy. So let's listen to it more frequently. And this is what I love about human design, because it tunes you into your body by getting your brain on board. And this is the most beautiful thing about human design for me, because part of the reason why you're struggling so much with maintaining standards and maintaining energy and maintaining excitement and joy in your life is because your brain keeps interrupting you. Your mind keeps interrupting you. You keep falling into the same patterns of self-sabotage, and you're falling victim to the diatribe in your mind that says, not good enough, not working, move on. So it's this, human design is this beautiful opportunity to look at yourself on a piece of paper in your body graph and be able to see your energy and where it is and how you're designed to move and what you're designed to do and how you're designed to do it and what you're meant to experience in this lifetime and what you're meant to let go in this lifetime. It's this beautiful picture of you that allows your brain to get on board so that you can get your body on board. And it's so amazing. Like, it is so amazing. It is freaky how accurate it is. I've done several readings now, and everyone is like, yes, this is me. Yes, that resonates. Yes. Oh my God. Like, it is so accurate. It is frightening. But not at the same time, because it's real. Like, it is real. Human design is the science of your aura. It is your energetic blueprint. It is how you are meant to move and interact in this world. It is what you're meant to experience. It's the way you're meant to experience it. Everything is preordained. You are perfectly designed. The way you are, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing broken. It is exactly, the experience that you're having is exactly the experience that you're meant to have at this place and time. And when you get to understand your design, you get to see your design, you get to step into your design and the real you, letting go of everything that everyone tells you about what you should do and stepping into what is for you. That is when you see the transformation that you really, really want. And that is when the momentum really, really changes for you. And it allows you to, like, when something comes up, it allows you to be like, okay, where is this in my body? What am I feeling? What am I experiencing? Where is this in my body? And is this empowered? Or is this something that needs to be transmuted and moved and processed? It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. And we're going to be talking a lot about this here now, because this is now the way that I am doing all things. I am through the lens of human design. Everything is coming back to this. I'm going to be asking a lot about human design. I'm going to be talking a lot about human design. Because it is you. And it's going to personalize every experience to you. It allows me to look at you and be like, okay, this is more supportive for you than this. This is better for you than this. Like, don't try to do this instead. Like, it's so amazing. Like, so amazing. And I want to help you understand it more fully so that you can use it to your advantage, and that so you can have more energy, more excitement, more joy, more vitality. Who's here for it? Who's excited? And so as a add-on to what we're talking about with your intentions and with your desires and with your values and with your standards, I'm also going to ask you to figure out your human design, to tell me what it is. I'm going to put down below a link so that you can get your personalized chart. And I would love you to share it with me. That would be like so joyful for me if you would share it with me. And if you share it with me, I will give you one tip today that you can use to help you move with more energy, excitement, joy. Who's excited? Who's here for it? I'm so excited. Okay, that's it for me. If you have any questions, please let me know. My inbox is open. The group is here for you. Remember, interact. Like, it is so important to me. And invite people in. And like, if you have found any value here, if there's been one tip, one trick, one piece of content that has really spoken to you, that has really helped you, that has really served you, then I would really love for you to share that and invite more people in. Invite people to the party. Like, when there's a party going on, when there's an opportunity to grow and move joyfully and do more of what you love with who you love and step into the real you, who doesn't want to invite people to that party? Please invite people to the party. That's it for me. I hope this is super helpful. Stay tuned. We're going to have a weekly live. We're going to be digging more fully into human design and how it impacts your energy and what you can do with your unique energy. And we're also going to be talking about ways that I can further support you in stepping into your design. And just so you know, you can do a human design reading with me right now. I think I have 5 more spots open this month. My calendar will tell me. And so if that is something that you're interested in doing, this is a one-on-one. I have one today. Can't wait. Super excited. It's an opportunity to delve into you, to get a reading of your chart. And it's a basic reading. We don't delve into too much information. It is an hour long. Most of the time, they're more like 90 minutes. I'm a talker, and especially when I'm interacting with you. So, and I go down the rabbit holes of this is what it means and this is what it means for you. And because I really want you to walk away with some tangible outcomes and some tangible things that you can do to really increase your energy and excitement and joy and feel incredible right now. We're not waiting till we hit our goal to feel good. We're feeling good right now, today. We're feeling good about the process. We're feeling good about the journey. We're feeling good now. Who's here? Who's excited? If you want any I'll actually put the information on the human design readings into the comments as well. And the readings now include a beautiful report. It's like 40 pages, all about you. All about you. Seriously, it's truly beautiful. So I would love to share that with you. I'd love to do that with you, and just wishing you the most magnificent day, the most magnificent start to your year. And please, please, please stay connected. Keep your eyes on the group, and let's help you have this year be the best year ever. All the love and light from my heart to yours. Wishing you the most magnificent day. Bye.